Hi, I'm Irving. Welcome to Captain Model.
And now, back to Shazam!
It's a typical day in a random part of the city.
There. That should do it, Kathy.
Just a couple more shots around town and our film documentary will be finished.
You know we're going to win that $1,000 scholarship at the Young Filmmakers Film Festival.
I remember when a $1,000 scholarship could get you a full year at a university.
Hey?
Here, Len, that's the last of the hi-fi gear. Now let's get out of here before we're spotted. Okay.
What's the matter, Marty?
To the two filmmakers.
Maybe it's not such a typical day. At least I hope robberies like this aren't a normal thing. Billy and Mentor are moseying on down the road, playing riddle games to pass the time when the elders call.
You understand that winning is not everything.
Yeah, Solomon.
But there are those who do not, who act dishonestly in order to win competitions, Billy. Such as they walk in disgrace, and perhaps even in danger. Be alert, Billy.
Be alert, Billy. This world needs more alerts. And you might want to start immediately because it's going down even as we speak.
Help! Please help me.
Well, what's wrong?
Len and Marty, they've chased us. They've got Jim.
Wait a minute, back up a minute. Who is Len and Marty?
They've got him down at the old railroad yard.
So that's who Len and Marty are. Thanks for clearing that up.
And I ran away to get help.
Well, all right, that's what you've got. We'll discuss the details later, okay?
We're never going to get there in time.
All right, look, you take it to the railroad yard. I'll get some other help.
Right.
The young lady is too frantic to think about what that might mean. Good thing for Billy. Jim can't seem to figure out what the problem is and why these guys want his film.
We don't want to make our starring debut at the Police Station Film Festival. Now give us that film.
I guess he'll have to keep wondering for now. Maybe Captain Marvel can ask him once he stops their getaway. That's not stuck very solid. Why can't they just drive over it? He throws a few more to pin them there, and then it's time to interrogate. Mentor and the girl, Kathy by name, have gotten word about the break-in. Kathy realizes they may have gotten it on film.
Okay, will someone please tell me what I interrupted here?
Nothing. It was just a personal matter.
Yeah, just a personal problem. See you around.
Kathy has that famous, "Are you crazy?" look on her face, but Jim isn't paying attention. Billy and Mentor are discussing the filmmaking contest and suspect that's why Jim didn't say anything. He'd have to turn the film over to the police and wouldn't be able to use it in his contest entry. Suddenly, an old friend appears.
I hope you're not thinking of entering that film festival. That would be cheating, you know.
What are you doing here, Miss Thomas?
Andrea?
Stopped by to make some arrangements to enter some films made by students in my school. And what are you two doing here?
Just passing through. Maybe.
Anything I can do to help, let me know.
I guess they're in Larkspur. Well, at least if they need ISIS, they can just make a phone call instead of having to deal with Tut. Kathy is trying to talk Jim into turning the film over to the authorities. He thinks the sensationalism of filming a genuine robbery will guarantee him a win. She says, as long as you have it, you're in danger. You don't know how far those two will go to get it from you.
Is winning that important to you?
I didn't put all this work into my film to lose.
It's funny. All along, I thought this was our film.
You might win the scholarship, but there's a good chance you'll lose her. Bad trade-off. Billy and Mentor arrive and Kathy confesses everything. She begs Jim to let them turn the film over to the police.
Here.
Thanks.
It's good, Jim. You did the right thing.
No, he didn't. We saw him slip the film into his backpack in the trunk of the car. That was a blank roll he just happened to have in his pocket.
I still have the film that's going to win me first prize. Nothing's going to get it away from me.
You're sure about that? He jumps in the car and takes off, leaving Kathy stranded. She runs all the way to the police station where she finds Billy and Mentor. Billy will go do what he does while Kathy and Mentor let the police know. Andrea Thomas happens to see Captain Marvel flying overhead and decides to tag along. What is he doing? I want to know where he expects to end up. Len and Marty are trapped in the cave. Hey, make a little hole to pass food through and you've got a nice little jail cell there, courtesy of gravity.
Captain Marvel, why'd I let the thought of winning mean so much to me? I heard Kathy, and I lied to Billy and Mentor, and I even refused to go to the authorities, and now they're trapped in there.
Well, you were wrong, Jim, but maybe you've learned a valuable lesson. Right now, the main thing is to get Glenn and Marty out of that cave.
The main thing is, who's that lady and why is she here?
Go on to the cave! It's collapsing!
Captain Marvel's strength isn't useful in this situation. What's plan B?
Don't worry, Jim. Captain Marvel hasn't finished. You might say in a situation like this, it's just a drill for him.
You read my mind, Andrea. I'll drill through the top of that cave, and that way I won't have to disturb the boulders at all.
We've seen him do that before, back when he had abs. It's a pretty good effect.
The vibration is shaking the cave wall!
The cave is too unstable to force their way in from any angle. Captain Marvel gets another idea.
He's using the heat of the superfriction to melt and fuse the sand into glass.
What good is that going to do? And why doesn't she go change to Isis and help him?
Now he's polishing the glass disc and grinding it to make it into a...
Huge magnifying glass.
He made Paul Bunyan's contact lens. I repeat, what good is that going to do?
Yeah, but what good will that do?
Thank you.
With a magnifying glass this large, I can magnify the sun's rays into laser beam intensity.
And a laser beam can burn right through those large boulders without causing any vibration.
And the rocks bursting apart because the heat makes them expand also won't cause any vibration, right? You can trust her. She's a science teacher.
Yes, but unfortunately, not even Captain Marvel can think up sunshine.
You knew we had to give Isis something to do.
Andrea, you're a science teacher. You must know someone with a laser. You can use the radio in Mentor's motorhome to call someone.
Smooth. I do wonder why we have chromatic aberration around the screen. I don't know if the magnifying glass is supposed to be doing that or if the director was on mushrooms.
Mighty Isis.
Throughout both series, it's fascinated me how Billy becomes a different person while Andrea gets a change of wardrobe.
Isis.
Oh, Amun-Ra and your chariot swift, traverse the skies and the clouds do lift.
Time to make those non-vibrations. Jim watched that, gave up filmmaking, and invented pop rocks. Good thing it didn't cause any vibrations. Lenny and Squiggy are off to jail. Jim is ready to give the film to the police. He's learned his lesson about winning at any cost.
That's a shame, Jim, that you won't have a documentary in the festival. I know that you and Kathy really looked forward to that.
Who says we won't have a documentary at the festival? I stopped to get the camera out of the car trunk. I shot the whole thing here. A film we'll call Captain Marvel and Isis Save the Day, co-starring Captain Marvel and Isis.
Do I have to say it yet again? Yes, I do. The man screws it up and the woman saves the day. Another example of art imitating life. Give it a rest, guys. You know it's true. Sick transit Shazam. There wouldn't be another one. Isis went for one more episode and Captain Marvel guest starred. If you're following the Isis reviews, hint, hint, you'll see that one. You know, we could talk all day about things like low-budget effects, all the issues surrounding the change of actors, da-da-da-da-da, and why. Why be nitpicky little weenies about a show for kids that did its job? You've told me the stories and the morals they taught affected your lives for the better. As I've watched the episodes and reviewed them, a couple have punched me in the gut. Try to tear it down all you want, but in the end, the show was effective. It taught kids the importance of things like honesty, speaking up when you see something, knowing how much you don't know about something, looking out for each other, recognizing that people are people and getting to know them is a good thing, taking care of the environment, being a good citizen even when it hurts. And the kids listened, they discussed, they resolved to be better. How much more can you ask of a show? I came into this expecting something akin to a live-action Mighty Mouse that I could make fun of to no end. I'm going out a devoted fan. Well done, Filmation. Well done indeed.